Hey everybody, this is Devi from Devi's Lab. This is a companion video to my Medium blog post on AWS Noah models. So in this video, I'll show you two things in particular. I'll show you how to set up and delete resources for AWS's self-paced workshop on Noah models. So let's get started, and you'll find all the resources that I'm talking about linked in the description below. Let's get started. Alright, these are the steps that you need to follow to set up your self-paced lab. First thing is you go to Bedrock, and on the left side all the way at the bottom you see model access. Click on that, and so I've chosen US West 2. For your particular region, just make sure that you have access to Nova Pro, Nova Lite, Nova Micro, or any other model that is listed on the workshop. So that's the first part of it. The second part is making sure that you start setting up your domain. So for this, you go into SageMaker Studio AI. Another call out here says SageMaker and then the SageMaker AI. So you need to click on SageMaker AI, the green icon. So now I don't have any domain. So let's click on create domain. Go with the setup for single user because this is just for your learning, and it's the most convenient one. So it's setting things up for you here. So the domain is now set up. It takes like 5 minutes. So the most important part of it is go to your user profiles. So as of now, there is no user profile set up for you. So when you click create user profile, it's going to create a default one for you. So just hit next. Submit. So now you have a user profile associated as well. So here's the thing. For this workshop, you will need access to all these different AWS resources. So you'll need to update your IAM policy, because that the default policy, it's going to only give you a lot of privileges within SageMaker. So what you're going to do here is hit copy, and then you will need to go to this particular IAM role. Okay, so just go to IAM first, and go to roles. Now search for, say, go into this and you will search for this number here. Click on that. As you can see, it has a set of policies that are available, but then you need to create an additional one. So go to add permissions, create inline policy, go to JSON, and here you will paste the stuff from workshop, the IAM policy that's listed here. So copy, paste. Next, policy, you can name anything you want. I'll just give workshop policy, create policy. So now this execution role has all the privileges that you'll need to complete this workshop successfully. Now that our domain and user profiles set up, we can go ahead and start spinning up the studio. So I'll click on studio, open studio, and now yeah, we can spin up our Jupyter notebook. Go to Jupyter Lab. So we don't have any space here, so we need to first create a Jupyter Lab space. So hit that plus button, give it any name, private, create space. And now you are going to click on run space. It takes a while to load. So while that's getting loaded, so this is the stuff you'll need. So copy, and once yeah, so it's here now. I'm gonna hit on open Jupyter Lab. Go to terminal, paste the stuff, and it is going to create all those notebooks for you. It's going to basically pull it from GitHub. So this is the GitHub repo from which it is getting all those downloads. So yeah, the lab modules are here now. So there are 3 steps that you need to do when you have to clean up. The first thing is to stop the resource. So it's stopping. So once you stop, you need to go and hit delete space. Let's wait till it, yeah, so it's now stopped. Delete space. So that's step 1. Now let's go to the user profile and delete it. Go under domains and click on domains. Go to user profile tab. Click on this user. Delete. Yes, delete user. Delete. Now that the user is deleted, you can go and delete the domain. So just go down to the settings page, scroll down, you'll see delete domain, delete, yes, delete domain, delete, delete. So it might take some time. So let's just wait. But one last thing that you need to do is just refresh the page, and you shouldn't see anything listed under domains. Yeah, so it's 0 right now, so all good. So that's the 3-step cleanup process that you need to do. So that's it. If you found this video to be helpful, hit that like and subscribe button. I'll see you soon in another What I Learned series video right here from Devi's Lab. Till then, bye.